I might have made a mistake. I think I've made a mistake here. I really do. G'day guys, my name's Josh. You can call me Jawoodle and welcome back to 7 days. Welcome back to the new 2.5 survival revival update. And speaking of revivals, look at what I have done. Look at the revival of my base. Look how good this looks. Overnight, other than the obvious stuff, just doing a little bit of renovating and things, I did make a trip back to the desert base and back again. There's still some stuff there that I have to go get at some point, but that's not a priority because today's the day that I need to turn this whole whatever place this is into some sort of horde base. I gotta prepare because tomorrow night it's all kicking off. And at the moment, I've got nothing. One little thing though, I mean, yeah, I've got priorities. There's things I probably should be doing first, but instead, what I am gonna do, and to turn that into a table candle, both of you, it's a little finer touches of life, you know, the little things that make you feel like it's worth getting out of bed in the morning, or rather, just being in bed in the morning. Chuck you both like that, grab the table candle and stick you in like you, and in like you. So when, when it gets a bit darker, they're gonna light up nicely, make it feel right at home. So I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to do for a horde base for this place. I do have the stairs here, but, I mean, this is the thing. If I make a horde base, I kind of want it to function like a screamer base as well. So if I convert this stairway into my horde base, that means that screamers, when they do show up, and they show up a lot, will be right up here, right up next to my working area. That seems like a liability. So instead, I think I kind of want to go down, go down a little bit. I have cleared out the floors underneath. Ooh, maybe I could do something really interesting with that. So what if, and this might be pretty legitimate crazy town banana pants, but what if, I can't get through that way, I tunneled through the floor down to the floor underneath and put like a cage up on the roof and then had the zombie pathing working towards that from elsewhere in the building. Drop down to you, just a bit of a drop, and then drop down to you. Anything in anyone's purse with $9 dues. So like up there, you can see where my land claim block is. So if I just like punched through that, I could use like this whole like mezzanine up here to lure the zombies around and have them drop down to here. That could be very interesting. I was just checking down in the floor to see if maybe there was something holding up the roof. I'm not entirely sure how this building is held up, and I don't really want to start mucking with the physics too much. It's probably asking for a lot of disaster, but that could be a pretty interesting way to do it. They can come in through here like normal, up there, around. I kind of want them to, getting really into the meta now, I want them to run from my left. No, I don't. I want them to run from my right, because when a demo shows up, his button is on his right pec. So if he's coming from my right, the button will be towards the wall, and I can shoot him with slightly less of a risk of blowing everything up. You know what? I think we trust our gut on this one. That's my first instinct, and rather than overthink it and come up with something half-cocked that's only partially as good, I reckon we trust ourselves on this one. Go right up to the very tippy top, extra ladder there, please, and start building some sort of cage up here, I suppose. Oh, like I'm dancing in a nightclub after one too many fireballs. Just get in the cage and jiggle. When I was just downstairs looking at like the machinery down in the basement, I think right there is where like that a big like cardboard box machinery was. So if I don't want to go on that side, because what I want to do is tunnel out some of the floor and give them extra distance to drop to try and avoid that destroy everything mode that they've got going on. So I reckon if, all right, yep, no, sick, love that for me. I reckon if I just start going out onto that side, so they can come onto this side, onto the south side and drop down through them, I reckon that will be my best option. The only thing that does concern me quite a lot with this is this central pillar. Again, I don't know if that's holding up the rest of the building above me, but if I'm dropping them down to them, they might get angry and try to destroy this, but if I drop them down to the basements, by the time they pick themselves up, probably beat on some shit down there and made their way back up the stairs over there, they're probably going to be out of their destroy everything phase. It's just a phase, mum. My emo phase wasn't, but their destroy everything mode probably will be, hopefully will be. So I think that might be a priority then. Rather than waiting until later as an extra, let's just do it now. Who dat? Who's that? Who's coming and beating on my base before I'm ready for you? It's just you, copper. How do you like them spikes? Nah, it's fine, Deeds. Don't worry about it. This could almost be time to whip out the auger. I've got a tier 5 auger upstairs, which... yeah, okay. We'll probably do this a whole lot better than what this currently is. What's my best way to get back upstairs? I think it's back up through... yeah, back up through the shaft. Look, I'm trapped by... Oh, I never actually came back and got you, did I? I'm trapped by the car inside the elevator shaft. One shotgun part. Probably wasn't even worth it. I was right though, look at that. I was right that on the eastern side where I thought it was is all this machinery. I mean, yeah, I could break it all down, but why bother? Just leave it there and drop them on the other side. Trust your gut, Wordle. Trust your gut. Well, I'm back up here, gonna get my production all going again. Got my steel on the craft. You've got nothing in here, but I can leave you till later for my ammo production. Neither of my chem stations doing any work. What do my cement mixers working away? What am I doing for iron? I'm actually really low on scrap iron, which is a little bit concerning. I've got a fair amount of wood. I'm gonna need an awful lot more just building blocks. Let's go like 150 of you. 300 wood, yes please. I've got so much garbage in here. I brought everything home that I could. Yeah, I knew I did. I knew I had one in use. So I got a tier 5 auger. I was got a tier 1 auger. I can probably sell these lower tier powered tools. That's what I do have a lot of things to sell as well. I've got so much stuff to sell. 2 sellables boxes. Maybe I should do that first. Take it all out to tradies and see what I can get for it. I am pretty scant on cash. I'm going to use my repair kits on the highest value stuff. I've got too many machetes to sell anyway, so repair all 4 of you. Really like, so steel tools and like high tier stuff at that too is going to be the only ones that get it. So you might... Got a lot of tier 5 armor. You're not going to be as good as my goggles are though. There's my gogs. You get 10% and 10%. So you're exactly the same. See, I call that a slouch hat, which is very Australian, but other people have called it the cowboy hat, so I'm kind of torn. Maybe I'll just stick with the speed dealers. Probably should have done this last night while I was getting everything ready, but never mind. A whole bunch of repair kits. Grab the next stack and repair all of you guys. A little bit of hard work, but it makes everything way more valuable. So like you, what are you worth? 130 by yourself, but you could be worth 396. But with all the buffs going, every little bit matters. I'm leaving all but the very best of my installation gear behind because it's just not worth taking for $26 redos. Even the top tier ones aren't really doing that much for me. I can just scrap it all. Scrap it all into pieces of fabric. That's all good. That's all the stuff I want to sell. I've got my cheesecakes. I've got my awesome sauces. Got my sugar butts, my dolce, my cigar, and my speed dealers. That's about every buff you could possibly get other than investing all of my life into the better barter skill, which I just can't really be bothered doing, to be perfectly honest with you. I do have a skill point to spend though. Probably more into hidden strike. Actually, now I'm using the bow an awful lot more. Yeah, we'll go hidden strike. Quite deadly, like a good fart. I'm pretty hungry, so I'll chuck in some food before I go. Let that be proof. For people who think that I have any idea what I'm saying before I get to the words that come out of my mouth, I just ate 2 of them for nobody reason. Let that be proof to you that it is absolutely so far from the case. The first time I hear the words that I say is when it comes out of my own mouth. They don't roll around upstairs at all beforehand. All right, come on, Danny. It's 10 to 10. I do have to do this rather quickly because I have a lot of things I want to do today. Nicole's treasure is up to the north. I'm heading out to Jolly Boy instead. We can go treasure hunting tomorrow if I have time. Selling and horde base first by priorities. Just gonna whack her down right at the front door. Right in my lane as well. Geez, look at that for a park job. If I DD, are you holding anything? No, you're not. No, you're not. In that case then, give me a few of these. Give me that stuff in particular. The stuff that I don't want to sell and just like the incidentals. And you can hold on to them so I don't make any mistakes. That's all the stuff I get to sell. Oh. Oh, it's you. What are you doing? What are you on the trot for? What are you looking so uppity about? That was a terrible bloody peel. Basically put it over his back shoulder. He's hopping about. He might be a feral actually because he didn't die from that even with my beauty stealth skills. No, it was just an, oh my goodness. He was just a normal. Josh, don't do it. You don't get distracted by killing. I'll check the vendos and stuff in a second. Get that Jolly Boy.
Good morning to you. We've got armor that will make you feel like a million dukes.
A million dukes, and oh, you're very Irish all of a sudden. St. Paddy's Day is coming up. You're real fast. Oh, I mean, I would like you for the XP game, but no, the better selling is definitely more worthwhile. Plus, I do have the XP mod in there anyway. So chuck in all the proppers. I'll save the cheesecake for afterwards. Sugar butts, awesome sauce. Let's get selling. Sold everything. Got another skill point to spend and made a casual 40 grand I've made today Got my cheesecakes ready to rock and roll. What do you reckon, Jolie?
That, my friend, was a fantastic deal.
I agree. If you were Barney Stinson, I'd give you the crispest of high fives. What have you got? What have you got that I can buy from you? Let's make this work both ways. He's got another crucible, which I suppose I might take. Having two forged with crucible seems like a pretty okay idea, but nothing else really getting me excited. Another solar cell for 20 grand would be cheaper. Lanterns, I've got a few of them already. Old lanterns, motion sensors. I might buy some of the incidentals. I did also see a forgetting elixir.
Well,
I reckon I will. I reckon I will. When's it ever going to be cheaper than now? It's about as cheap as it's ever going to bloody get.
Our armor is
Does make it a little bit smelly, but that's okay. Where are ya? Forgetting elixir for 3 grand? Yes, please. That'll do us. That'll do us for now. I'm leaving the solar cell behind. I did buy a couple of other things, including hopefully the last book of Wasteland Treasures, just to get more brass and things.
That's a fine choice you just made.
Oh, you know what? Look, we're getting along. We're getting along just fine. Like a house on fire with a bunch of petrol in it. I'm gonna read you. It was... Oh, God, I love when it all works in my favor. It was the last book. Wasteland Treasures, 5 more legendary parts. I'm actually not far away from finishing off all the book series. Cheers, Jolly Boy. Love your work. You're always a pleasure to chat to. Way better than Huzzy Buzzy or, God forbid, Trader Rex. Take your health bars. I'll take your Skull Crushers and your Rock Busters, actually, just in case. And that'll do us. All right. Nice. A nice productive day at the shops. Didn't even get a rat coffin either, or a chalky milk. I'm pretty happy with all of that. I can chuck all of you away. Might even, I don't really need like $10,000. I mean, it's rich enough to jump off buildings if I so desire. Take off your noggin, and let's get especially silly with it. I'm in a good mood, so let's ruin it. Hit you. Jeez, I thought it was going to be a headshot. Didn't quite nail him though. Didn't on that one either. Hold on. There we go. Got you down. You might have a red loot bag, and I want it. I actually one-tapped that copper. He's going to have his arrow still stuck in him. If I can get you to drop when I hit you with the arrow, like I have in the last couple, it's going to work a lot in my favor. Get nice and close here. There we go. I'm going to see his face. Like that. Right in the chinny chin chin. The coppers dropped their arrows. Try and stick with the Dolce for now. You got plenty of that ammo. And it works a bloody treat. Brought us a red loot bag. What have you got for me? Legendary parts, more magazines, some super corn seeds. I'll take that. I will take that. That unlocked a rocket launcher. It's only a quality one, but rocket launcher's a rocket launcher. Not sure how it's going to work out in my future plans, but hey, unlocking stuff is always a good bloody time. Look at me. Still smile today. I'm in my Oscar shirt. I'm having a good day. I'm selling things to Jolly Boy, getting loot out of things. It means the game's setting me up for bad things later, but for now, enjoy it while it lasts. Would have loved to have known if there was a shotgun Messiah or something around. I've had the temptation has tickled me. I've seen something that I kind of want, and I want to see if I can do it. There's a bit of a fence around this joint, but there is the loot directly up on the roof. It's like a hot drop coming in. Land nicely. Pigeon dome. I think I ran over Arlene with my gyrocopter. I bloody did too. That was rude of me. That's not quite the ride that Arlene usually asks for, but I gave it to her anyway. I'm just so freaking generous. Missed the head. Got you that time. Just completely avoided the entire POI and came to the roof for the loots. I fucking knew it too. You know what I was thinking when I was flying around? I looked at the icon for the treasure and I was like, you know what I'd really like? I'd like an auto shotgun to be my box opener gun. I've got the pumpy. I'd love for it to be an auto shotty. And then I saw this roof and something deep down inside was like, do it. Fucking do it, Woodle. Listen to your inner voice and do something sketchy, and it fucking paid off immediately. God, I love it when that happens. I feel kind of guilty. I might have to go and clear out the rest of the POI anyway to appease the 7 days gods, but what a find. That also gave me Sniper Volume 4, so I can reload rifles a little bit faster, and it's the last of the series again. Rifles, sniper. Can bulk craft my 7.62s. Not that I really needed that, but I appreciate it anyway. Okay. Jeez, I'm feeling fizzy. First things first though, gotta make sure I change over the auto shotty, given I won't be using it right now, but I might do later on. Yeah, no, I know, I've got a drum mag waiting for you back at home. Make sure you're actually loaded up before I put you back away again. Main reason I wanted that was because, like, the pumpy does less damage, I know, but also only held 13 rounds. This one's 16 before I put the drum mag mod in it. So it's already so much better. I've opened up a bit of a gap for my gyro to squeeze through. Like, I know I could just fly home. I could say, yeah, nah, thank you very much. See you never, and just carry on my merry way. But listen, you got to appease the gods. When they give you something nice like that, you got to make sure they don't think that you're getting too much nice stuff too quickly. I got to clear the building. I have to. It's the rules. Let's try and do this quick then so I can get home to my Horde base, the Brown residence. Alright, I was gonna say I'm gonna try and be stealthy with this, and I don't remember what it's like in here. Turns out it's a bloody boo-boo trapped piece of shit with the floorboards falling away. But actually, secret tunnel through the coal mountain. That's a big wad of coal. And I can't really find coal in the wasteland, I don't think, so that's actually a really good get. Just all about finding the upsides lately. I'm just a positive boy. Just forever the optimist, which I don't think is anything anyone's ever said about me before, but apparently for a pessimist, I'm pretty optimistic. Take all of you an easy 1,000. Easy 1,000 coal and then some.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Oh! Alright! Sorry mate, the coal's already gone. You have to find something else to burn. And apparently it's gonna be you. I can't get this last little doodle because it counts as concrete, so never mind. Okay, well, we've got our first little handout. I'd love to have my NVGs at a time like this because there's gonna be some sneaky deekies. There you are. Oh, it's a fucking charge as well. Avoid the treadmill, don't trust the hitboxes. That is exactly why. I put an extra point I put it to hidden strike, now doing 150 extra damage per pill, plus all the benefits of my mastery of agility. I mean, it's surely gonna be pretty good. Charge it all the way up, wait around the corner, and completely miss it. Why'd you even bother? Why'd you even bother? You were never gonna hit that in a million years. Why did you try? Jawoodle died, by the way. What do you mean Jawoodle died? When? 0 deaths? What do you mean I died? That might have been for, do like messages like that transfer over games, like from one save game to another? You know what, hey, maybe I'll bleep all that out. That might be a spoiler. Josh, delete that. Bunch of ammo shoved behind the fireplace, which seems like an interesting choice, but for once the hidden stash was actually a stash of something good. Get back to the bow. It's bloody dark. Maybe I should start considering rolling, if I am going into stealth, consider rolling NVGs, just that extra stealthy goodness. I do kind of miss the days of being able to throw a chlamydia spear into the wall. I'm going to use that. Oh, I went way too high. I'm going to use that as a torch in POIs. Get you dropped and properly dropped. Is there going to be any more? Just you and some garbage behind you. 2 bags of garbage under the stairs. Holy shit, it's already 4 o'clock. Oh, you were behind me. Clever girl, off with your noggin though. I feel like today has gone by in an even faster blink than usual. Like your eyes are fluttering like a Disney princess. That's gone by so fast. I thought I had bags more time. Quick check. I see you. It's an infernal. That was not the right weapon to pull out. This point wasn't even that. Hit him, please. Thank you. Jeez, do a lot of damage to me and a lot of damage to buildings. Thankfully, I had like that phase step to protect me. Couple of rifle books. Chuck you in and in. Lever action, quality 12. Quality 6, rather. Give me the sniper. I think it should be. It is sniper rifle quality 1. We are getting there. There's the fireplace I was just hanging out behind and a couple of bookshelves for me. Nothing in you, no point chucking on the shopping trolley for those ones. I will for you though. Another rifle book. Didn't get a dubsy. Another one. Didn't get a dubsy there either. Come on, shopping trolley. It's the whole reason I have you. Come up that ramp and up to the 2nd story. The roof is already cleared, so this might be the last hurrah for this joint, which I'll be pretty happy to see the back of. Still need to get home and fix up the rest of my Horde base. Sit Arlene down. Didn't have time to actually power up the bow strike, but still managed to sit just that little bit. Someone's mad. That's not a hidden cupboard in them. Check the garbage. Extra glue. Any Lego parts? No, but some patchwork gloves and some rogue boots. Oh, I got out the window. I was going to say, how do I get through to the other side like I'm a chicken in a road? Oh, it's another rad. Why is it always a rad? Why can't it just be like a nice, easy kill? Why are you making me earn my auto shotgun? There's the stairs up to the roof, and what's likely to be not a monster closet. Okay, then there's a little bit of a gap, or maybe they've already been here and they've already broken through and run away. There's more to this. I thought it was just up to the roof. No one lurking. Nothing really good for loot either. Oh, jeez, don't run through them. Wait on. Wait on. Wait on! Bloody perfect! It's like I'm freaking Steve Smith! That's a ton! That was a gorgeous pill! I heard another- Oh my god!
Sensors have picked up something.
Yeah, fucking mine too. They called my eyes, Deeds, because holy shit, you were moving at the speed of light. Blue light, apparently. You're blue shifted, so you're moving towards me at a fair rate of knots. Ah, that's a physics joke. Hey, like that. Squeezing physics jokes into 7 days content now. Wouldn't bloody read about it. Any other loots around? Just some garbage. This could definitely be... This could be a pretty valuable little horde base too, actually. If you were looking for a place to live, this wouldn't be that far down the list. It's a decent spot. Plus a helipad on the roof. Don't see any fast ways down, which is a little bit unfortunate. I'll take you onto the balcony, onto the car. No ankle snapped, nothing bad. Everything is awesome. Call me bloody Emmett. Did find a couple of lockpicks, so I'll have a crack at the cop car. And it's 5:45, and I have a nice evening to stroke my big new shotgun. And then, oh god damn it, and then once we're done with that, I can work on my horde base again. Or I can get greedy. Yeah, I'm doing it, because why not? I'm gonna get a little bit smart about it though, because he's refusing to face my way. Come over this way. Does it leave the stone a little bit short? So he has to turn around. That's bloody delicious form from me, and then I shanked it. Then I shanked the shot. Because he looked the opposite direction. Don't bother aiming down the sights. Thank you, D-Dean. Give you a ripe old tickle all the way down. Can I push you into the bounds of a POI, you reckon? You used to be able to, I think they patched it because someone made a video about it. Oh, they removed it. They removed the physics for the loot bags. Someone's got all to answer for that. That's someone's fault. Definitely not mine though. Came with another ranger hat, a frothy, some ammo, and some more rifle books. Got a double out of you, 66 now, but still not a tier 2 sniper rifle. I'll take the meats out of you. I mean, nah, don't do it. Don't do it. You've already listened to your gut once, so it paid off really well. Don't fall for the tricks. The next time that happens, you never get a good one. Not my usual angle of approach, a little bit high as well, but that will do. Grab all the stuff I can out of you. DD, I'm gonna need you to hold on to a couple of these things for me, love, if you wouldn't super duper mind. You've got empty pockets, must be bloody nice. Take the rest of you. Still can't fit it, but look at this, by the way. Got my farm up here, got some things growing, got my water collector, got my apiary, my happy little bee friends are back. We're doing okay. Definitely put some roots down here. Well, I'm busy scrapping apart all of the thermocore stuff that I found. Where was that tier 5 organ? You're probably gonna need to be repaired at some point soon, but real quick, what mods do I actually have for you? I've got bunker buster against stone. That's a really good one to have. I'd love to have also an iron breaker. Beautiful. Don't need the ergo grip mod. I guess there's any mods at that point. As long as those two are in there, then it's all fine after that. So small tank, I guess, and I don't even know what else. Oh, structural brace mod. Have one of those too. Keep you lasting good and healthy for a little bit longer. Perfect. It's likely going to call in a little bit of a fuss, but I need to get rid of this stuff down here before anything more major can happen. I'm still not entirely convinced that this is actually faster than the tier 6 pickaxe, but at least it keeps my stamina up, and it is also very loud. This doesn't feel as fast. Nowhere near as fast. Can I make a better auger, maybe? I can make a tier 6 and I have everything I need except for the bicycle handlebars. Maybe the tier 5 is just not worth the time. Because, I mean, yeah, you're basically as fast, but quiet, and just use my stamina. I'm not convinced the auger's worthwhile for you. I'm gonna leave the planters down the bottom here, purely because the light's already in it, and extra light for free is always good. I don't know if I can destroy these add-ons around the outside of it. I reckon I probably can. It's made out of concrete as well, you bloody prick. What I haven't actually done, though, is checked what's their pathing like. They can come through here. I can get rid of you, nothing underneath the stairs. Come through here, up the stairs. So if I repair those stairs, can they then somehow use that to get to me? I can't quite make that jump. Maybe if I actually got on any piece of rubble, I might be able to. So if they come to here, Can they get upstairs? They can't take the stairs here, but can they use the elevator? There's a ladder in here that leads them to a probably pretty usable ladder as well, but I don't really need that. So if I just break you first, make sure I'm taking everything out of the equation, because they can already get to here anyway. Like when the screamers and stuff show up, they usually try to beat through the windows. Oh, yeah, I thought I saw something drop. Usually try to beat through the windows here, which they pretty clearly already have. So they can already get to this level regardless. So I know that I'm safe from there. Okay, that's good to know. That's the way they're going to be running then. I'm going to need to get rid of this little light strand just in front of me. Don't go too far off the edge. Just tap any of them. That'll do. Oh, can we get the pixel? Can't quite. Oh, for goodness sake. Doesn't matter. The rest of it drop down. I can build the rest that I need to just from them. So I do want to make sure that they have a way to fall down the sides. Maybe just like a good old-fashioned pillar base might be the go. I really like that ladder base. I really like that ladder base. It just made so much sense, and it's really, really good. Plus with the AP rounds, it's kind of why I've gone that way. Plus the rifles I want to use. I do have a small elevator shaft. It's not much though. It's really not that much. And if I was going to like fight in the elevator, I could have stayed in the desert. Oh, no, I like this. I want to use this. I think just the 2 will be enough for there. I can now get rid of you nice and happily. Might be able to make that jump. I smeared my face against the ceiling a little bit, but so be it. I'll get rid of these. I guess I'll say this bit to be the stairs just up to there. It's not much. I don't have good feelings about this. It's not much of a base, is it? Most of the time, I'm going to be exposed. So they're running around here. Cops and things can vomit at me across to there, so I'm exposed the whole way through. This might be a terrible idea. This might actually be a really, really terrible idea. What are you doing, Josh? You see, I just don't think this is the play. I don't think this is actually going to work the way I want it to, because look at the shallow distance that I have to fight here compared to what I had in the elevator shafts back at home, back in the desert base. I'm eventually going to rinse that wall over there with bullets anyway. Is there a way I could do this better? Like, if I do tunnel out the floor down there, but then the question is, how do I get them down into the basement level? Because they won't go down there willingly. They won't go down to then go up. Oh, I might have made a mistake. I think I've made a mistake here. I really do. Maybe I can do that. Maybe I can just extend that ladder. Oh, but it's the pillar though. I don't know if the pillar's safe. I might have to do some more research on this. I might have to do a little bit more thinking than just throwing shit at the wall and seeing how it goes. Because I could use that ladder down that pillar, down into the basement down below, and then shoot from basically the floor level of my house upstairs. It's not crash hot. It's not fantastic, but it might get me out of a pickle. I can't open you. Because if you could imagine, like if I'm up here, where's the pillar come up? Like up to here. If I was standing against the pillar here, looking all the way down, firing down like that, all the way down to the basement, it's kind of used the principles that I know work already, but not an elevator shaft. It's a bit more exposed. It's exposing my base a little bit, but it also gives me a fallback. It all just depends if that pillar is structurally sound. That's it. That's the critical component to this. I reckon I could use this landing just here. Get rid of the stairs. I have to move my land claim block, but that'll be okay. Remove the stairs. This little landing could lead to like my cage. Always gotta have a cage in case I feel like dancing. I have a little cage on the top there looking straight down that pillar. And that is on the south side, the same as what I had underneath, because the east side was the one that had the machines down in the basement. So that could actually work really well. So basically, I'd be fighting more or less from right here. Imagine like those stairs were a block. Like that, actually. Nope, not like that. Like this. So this would be my fighting position. Looking straight down that pillar, down to the basement. I think that's going to be the way. But if they break the pillar, it might break the entire building. So I'm still not entirely sure. I'm working with so much guesswork. I can chuck that drum mag and a reflex sight, because why not onto the auto shotty? You're going to need a couple more rounds of breaching then. Grab you. Although, do I have, while I quickly load you up, I like cancel the reload motion, never mind. Do I have urban combat maxed out yet? One more book, and then suppressors have no damage penalty. I wouldn't mind having a suppressor on the box opening shotgun, so then I can do that a little bit more freely without worrying about pissing off everyone in the neighborhood. We can go back into there. So it's 32 rounds you carry now. That's what? More than double Is it more than double? Yeah, no, it's definitely more than double than what the pump shotgun had. That's a massive upgrade. Got almost all my workbenches working away happily. Both forges. You're working on steel production. Get another couple on you. You're smelting in lead and brass for future ammo. More conch. More conch. It's going to call it a scream up. I'm not too worried about that right now. Yet another reason. Another reason why I need a viable base almost immediately. Like right now. I'm getting desperate for it. I need something in this place to survive tomorrow night. That's it. Tomorrow night is the Blood Moon Horde and I've got nothing still. Admittedly, I got distracted today a little bit, but it happens. I ended up with an auto shotgun, so I stand by it, but I have to make it work in the morning. If I don't make it work in the morning, then tomorrow might be a really, really bad day. We'll have to come back and hopefully not have a bad day in the next episode because this episode is done. So thank you guys for watching. Most of all, thank you to the patrons of Patreon who made this episode possible. If you liked it, make sure you hit the like button down below, subscribe to this channel, follow me on whatever, and if I don't talk to you there first, I'll see you in the next episode. Have a good one.